Liz Cheney says this is the opening battle for the soul of the party. Is this a fight you have even a hope to win?
Well, I do think there is a strong center-right coalition that realizes that the future needs to be a lot bigger than what is painted by Donald Trump. You know, Donald Trump only got 46.9% of the vote, and we know that is shrinking and that his favorability numbers are down in the 30%. And because he keeps pushing the big lie, it is just morally untenable to continue to push that and just wrong. And I agree with Liz on all points on that front. But then politically, if we want to have people in there who are going to push back and fight for our, issues and causes, we need to have a party that will be stronger. And I am, the coalition that I am part of is people who are Republicans, former Republicans, and independents. I happen to plan on staying in the party, fighting to get more Republicans elected, but we're a diverse group that wants to see center-right governance, and we don't want to have the Matt Gaetzes and the Marjorie Taylor Greenes become the faces of our party, or Donald Trump, and unfortunately that's what he's empowering at a time when we know his numbers are going down. So I think Liz is exactly right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just going to say your group of about 100 threatening to form a new party. Is that a real thing? I mean, with memories of the Whigs, is this just symbolic? I mean, what could this new party hope to accomplish?
Well, I think that part of it has probably been over-exaggerated. I know there are some people who do want to start a new party. I've been part of this coalition because I think there's certain principles like the rule of law and upholding the Constitution, all the things that Liz talked about. And I want to find those principles in Republican candidates who support, all of the things that we've worked on over the past, 10, 20, 30 years, but also people who will turn the page and have a post-Trump, post-pandemic party of innovation and new ideas. And I think you see people like today, Joni Ernst is working on, a sexual assault in the military. Tim Scott's working on criminal justice reform. We know people like Representative Young Kim is working on anti-American hate crimes, getting, being a voice for those issues. Sure. So we have so many great people who we can highlight and feature, and the tent should be much bigger than loyalty to Donald Trump. And I think this litmus test that they're putting is going to turn into other litmus tests where it's just going to be Trump focused, and that's very dangerous and wrong. Dangerous in that it could all collapse? Dangerous in that what? Well, you saw today with the members, as you pointed out, who were saying that January 6th wasn't an insurrection. I mean, that to me was very much a dividing line. Yeah. I worked on Capitol Hill, not just as a member, but an intern and a staffer. And to see our Capitol Hill police officers abused like that, there was never tourists who went around and said, hang Mike Pence, when I worked at any time on Capitol Hill. So to see that diminished and to see Republicans not stand up for our Capitol Police is just wrong. We need to have a whole thorough bipartisan investigation of that. And we also need to recognize that that was a bright line that we cannot be accepted. And as many Republicans said following January 6th, they may have changed their tune now, but many of them said Donald Trump was responsible in part or in large part for that. And it's unacceptable. And it was an insurrection. And that to me is the dividing line. And now we have to turn the page from that. Barbara Comstock, thank you. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.